Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Get Even, where we have just been talked to by a person called Red, or asking to be called Red, that we are undergoing some sort of treatment, and if I understood what I saw correctly, there might be something kind of attached to my head. And I'm still wondering, am I constantly going through some memories as a hallucination, or is it sometimes the real world and sometimes not? But this is your fault. I think that's... We've got that one already. I don't think I need a flashlight, but a map is always good. So I hear a hospital beep, which is always great. Why? I don't know what that means. You're being very loud, game. Just saying. Ooh, give.
Wait, a gun. My gun.
Consider it security, Mr. Black. A token of trust.
How can I trust you when you knock me out and put this thing on my head?
To
Right.
explain, your memory was damaged in the explosion, leaving two questions that you came to us
To answer. Why were you there?
And who was the girl?
I know why I was there. To save the girl.
Then we are making progress.
Please.
Proceed.
Proceed with what?
With the gun.
Hello?
Okay, can I see any movement of bad stuff in the screens? So am I delving into my own fragmented memories or what? And also, if I need a gun, is it semi-real? Okay, I'd love to hold both the gun and the phone, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Give evidence. There you go. Yay! A scarab? Or
Analysis complete. Memory unit RR003. Codename Pandora Savant.
Looks like the same thing I'm wearing.
okay, so the VR technology in this world is a bit more spiky than in our real one. I don't think the Vive or PSVR or Oculus or whatever is quite that well, angly. Anyway, or well, sharp. Okay, so no predator vision. I know I'm cold black, but I don't remember, and curious that there's no photos in this one now. Oh well, maybe they're just sometimes there isn't. Oh, I can inspect it. I didn't realize. Memory visualization headset prototype, memory capture unit, connector, front cover, lenses, main head strap, memory capture unit, adjustments, 14, metric, drafter R. Ramsey. Is he red? Mr. Ramsey. Is he gonna call me a donkey or a you know an effing whatever? Is he gonna get mad if I don't make good mashed potatoes? Okay. What's this? Lithurst Asylum, Spirehouse Lane, Blackwell, Bromsgrove, B601QD. Identification data. Ooh. Sex male, race Caucasian hair, red. Eye green, height 6'2", weight 172. Okay, so I think in metrics, 6'2" is... I have like a vague, like a visual picture of that's not short, but the exact metrics are kind of lost to me. Special handling code not yet determined. Detainer date. Patient was an English literature teacher at Summerfield High School, but after a car accident he developed a possible Kluver-Bucy syndrome. I don't know what that is, but maybe someone will tell me. Case information. 2 weeks ago the patient was injured in a car accident, and when he finally came to, he displayed some curious symptoms. He was unable to recognize family and friends, was unusually calm, almost apathetic, and would frequently try to put different objects in his mouth. E.g. his notebook, empty paper cups, hyperorality. After being diagnosed, the patient was transported to our facility, whereupon we commenced carbamazepine treatment. Okay. Curious. So, quick check with the phone to get the map up again. Sure. Nothing to worry about, I hope. I'm kind of worried that there's gonna be something evidence? Oh, wow. That sure. Okay, can I help? Can I do something?
Match found. Walt Kaufman, 28. Armed Forces. Unit classified.
Armed Forces? What's he doing here?
Being tortured in VR. Sheesh. I didn't even realize there was someone alive there for a hot second. Can I do a really quick one? Patient suffers from anxiety disorder and possible depressive disorder. Outwardly calm when any and all decisions are made by a third party, yet agitated when left to make choices themselves. Submissive and inactive by nature, patient will quickly become anxious and argumentative if left alone for long periods. Patient admitted after being found screaming and crying in local supermarket. The police report outlines that the patient was whispering, "They're already here and they know what I did. Oh God, have mercy on me." After brief evaluation, patient was admitted to our institution and sedated. Immediate psychiatric interview showed thoughts and fixations of morbidity, death, and murder. Patient is talkative yet highly unresponsive to questioning. Okay. We have a lot of stuff here. Alcoholic hallucinations, puppet master worshipper. Okay. 213, major depressive disorder. Okay. 518, bipolar disorder. So, yeah, we have some mentally ill whatevers, which...
You think you've got me figured out? You just wait. I'll crawl behind your back and then you.
Yeah, that's what happens in VR, man. I feel,
Match
yeah.
found. Leonard Shelby, 31. Missing persons registry number 0210. Case reported September 2000.
Ooh.
September 2000? Wait, that was...
15 years ago.
When was that?
Your phone says it was 15 years ago. He's been sitting there in VR for 15 years. That'll melt anyone's brain, man. Quick read. Constant supervision required. Morbid thoughts and suicidal tendencies place this patient in a high-risk category of potential self-harm. Patient suffers from dissociative amnesia, exhibiting a false sense of self, personal history, and overall worldview. Patient claims to have been a victim of a recent trauma but cannot recall details. If allowed, patient exhibits a tendency to wander throughout the hospital with no discernible direction. When questioned as to the destination, it has been noted that he patiently will reply, "here," before settling down wherever they have been stopped. Patient handed himself into Whitehall Police Station exhibiting erratic behavior. In interview, the patient would only ask for Catherine, his wife. In later questioning, the patient exhibited no memory of the aforementioned Catherine, and a later suicide attempt while in police custody prompted patient transfer to our facility. Okay then. Good to know. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Gun. Very much gun. Careful. Be ready.
Hey, friend, over here. You got out. How did you get out? You can't leave me here.
Just hang on. What's going on here? Where are we?
Please, you've got to help me. The switch there, it opens this door. You have to help me.
The phone says you're hostile, man. I got a feeling you're gonna do bad things to me. Well, take a reading. Oh, come on. Here we are.
Match found. Samson Charnel. Patient number 39.
And? Do I have any other choice?
Just open the door. Get me out before he puts me back in.
Okay. Do I have to, though? Oh, I'll just shoot you in the face, then. Well. Let's open your door.
Oh, thank you. You won't regret this. You won't regret this at all.
Oh, I got a feeling, man. I got a very, very, very solid feeling I will. You're gonna do... I've played Dark Souls. I know how this goes. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Come on now. Let's see if we can... I should try to remember where exactly everything is, but it'll take time. The controls are a bit complex, but then again, it's supposed to be when it's, you know, have a super duper phone at all times with you. Heart of Darkness, Horrors of the Asylum, Worcestershire Weekly, by Richard Bachman and Brian Evanson, built in 1962 to house 500 inmates. Lythurst Asylum had over 2,000 patients at its peak in the mid-80s. 15 years later, the facility was forced to close due to allegations of numerous ex-patients, together with a series of newspaper articles regarding shocking and unorthodox treatment used by director of the institution, Dr. William Benway. Benway held the radical belief that ill mental disorders are caused by bodily infections, and that the most direct way to cure a patient is by removing the offending infection. Reports suggest he would pull patients' teeth out, and if he deemed the treatment unsuccessful, would frequently remove other body parts too, including testicles, uteruses, ovaries, and stomachs. He claimed the method had a 90% cure rate, but in reality many of the patients died, which Benway would refer to as the ultimate cure. Benway and his methods eventually gave rise to the Lythurst Asylum's nickname, the Hospital of Lost Teeth. Phew. Curious. That sounds pretty much the Outlast method of curing mentally ill. Not quite, but we're kind of getting there. Can't open door. Ah.
I told you to ignore them, Mr. Black. If the treatment is to succeed, I need your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, right. Well, I don't trust anyone is the thing. Hello? Anyone gonna, you know, brutally attack me while I read this note? Samson oh, that's him. Samson Charnel. Patient worked as a door-to-door salesman, but after suffering a mental breakdown became a self-proclaimed cult leader. Oh, well, you know, well, that's just a tiny little, you know...
You!
Yes, me. Ha! Gotcha. I kind of forgot what you look like, to be completely honest, but that could be Samson, but... Oof. Okay. Great. I'll check the other door just before I do anything else. Ooh, we have something. Benway gave the patients LSD with the instruction that they must now discover their inner selves. He admitted his previous theory about the bodily infections was probably imperfect, but having seen the results of Dr. Elliot Baker's therapy, he believed that LSD may be the key to cure all mental issues. Oh. It is crucial that he said that the patient is naked on high doses of LSD and put in solitary for at least 2 weeks. I might not quite share that belief, but sure. Predictably, patients' conditions would often take a turn for the worse after such treatment. Some of the more extreme cases involved a schizophrenic patient, Richard Pickman, pulling his eyes out and eating them, with another, Roland Opus, committing suicide by self-strangulation. So Pickman had the Event Horizon type of a mental breakdown, like Sam Neill in the movie. It was a fun movie. I've never made a single mistake, said Dr. Benway when asked about his patient's allegations. In 1999, the hospital closed its doors for good. Many local residents and ex-patients hope it will be demolished, but for now it stands abandoned. In 2003, it served as a setting for a low-budget horror movie, The Final Session. Curious. And if you noticed that it took me a long time to pull out the gun, I kind of got you know, mixed up with the controls, and it was a little awkward. Like, was it A or Y or what do I? Nothing here. I always hear that tiny breathing, and I'm just it was black, wasn't it? Right? Oh, we have an arrow. Hey, that's no fair. No spirits are allowed in here to manipulate my doors. It's not okay. I very simply I protest. Yes. Okay. Sure. Wait. I can't interact with this door. That's not evidence, is it? No. UV? I'm blind, am I not? I somehow just missed the fact that there's a staircase. Oh. Oh God. I might need to get a grip before I really I'm just too tempted to think straight.
Although your memory has been affected, your twitch response remains intact. Pure muscle memory. Fascinating.
Yeah.
What is this? Place is filled with runaways, criminals, ex-military. Who the fuck am I? And why the fuck am I armed?
I understand your curiosity, but there will be time for questions later, Mr. Black. Please, proceed.
You're armed because you took a gun from the table. Let's sure. Okay, since that's probably I'm paranoid of going one way and then losing the other way because okay. Just check downstairs before I do anything else, or if I can go downstairs. I cannot. Okay, now we know. And now we can move forward with a pace that hopefully will... there we go. John Lyndon must keep medicated at all times. Constant supervision required. Solitary recommended. Patient suffers from severe memory loss, making it impossible for him to differentiate fantasy from reality. He reports both visual and auditory hallucinations, coupled with frequent out-of-body experiences. Believes he was abducted by some unidentified organization. No kidding. That tried to erase and destroy the patient's memory. Again, sounds, yeah, unsuccessfully, in the patient's own opinion. Patient was found wandering aimlessly near the Barnt Green Woods nature trail, wearing only blood-stained underwear. Okay, he assaulted 2 police officers who were called out to investigate and was subsequently arrested with some struggle. When finally restrained, the patient began screaming, "You don't even see the cages inside your heads." You know, VR, yes. Other references to the officers being blind fools and poor servants were also recorded during transit. I'm always curious about all the lore I can find, so I do indeed. I will try to read pretty much everything I can, as long as okay, so that door or this doorway? Which one? Oh, this one has.
Birthday, second birthday, fourth birthday? No, never third, never.
Okay, give us a.
Someone there? Yes. Someone real.
Oh, come on.
Right. Let me see.
Give evidence. Who are you?
Match found. John Lyndon. Missing persons registry 2703.
What is... Hold on. What is that? Happy birthday card. Okay. Oh, I can let him out. I don't... The last one attacked me very hard. I'd rather not. Okay. Oh, hello, camera. Should I have gone...
Always searching. You truly are the diligent detective, Mr. Black. An admirable quality that will come in quite useful
As we prepare for our first little trip.
The more external stimuli
You engage
Trip.
while wearing the
Pandora unit, the more effective your synaptic recall will be. Please, continue.
Synaptic recall, like Total Recall. Will I get Schwarzeneggerized?
Locked. Of course it is.
Well, now I know at least. Okay, I'm kind of running against the clock here. I don't... Give map. Thank you. Oh god. Hello? Does the door close when I go in? I got a feeling it's gonna. It says unlocked on the thing and everything. And I'm actually all out of time indeed for this episode, but I will absolutely be continuing this later on, and I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really help, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.